Hello, everybody. We're back with some Legends of Wildemount. Some announcements, though, before we begin. So, raising money for Color of Change. That's an indefinite charity that we're doing. I'll put that in the Twitch chat. Also got a Patreon, which I will also put in the Twitch chat. You can get a free adventure dungeon every month if you're in the $5 tier. I'm probably going to lower it to the $1 tier. Who knows? Whatever. They're cheap adventures. They don't have any art to them, just little maps. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out. Patreon, Mimics and Monstrosities, links there. The first adventure kind of thing is the House from Ben Hill. It's a haunted house, but it's not like the haunted house in the stream game that we did from House of Ben Hill. It is a totally different one. And yeah, if you like a spooky haunted house, you can put it into your adventures. Speaking of spooky haunted houses, May 30th. That's the date now, official. Sunday, May 30th is going to be our first session of the Ravenloft campaign. We did our session 0 this past Sunday. Everyone's been locked in, I think, with their character choices, and I'm very excited to go play in Ravenloft again. And that'll be Sunday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Speaking of 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, starting next week, Beneath the Tide is moving up to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, because we're going to start getting to some longer stuff, and because I'll most likely be having a full-time job, and I can't stay up as late as I usually do. So we're going to move us an hour ahead, like we've been discussing for a bit, meaning this game will be a little shorter, but not too much shorter. It'll be the original time frame I proposed for this time slot anyways. So I'll finally have crack down on that. So yeah, some things will be changing. Because after tonight, we'll have 2 more sessions of Beneath the Tide, so because of that, what's my schedule? The 31st of March, during our Beneath the Tide slot, 24th of March, we'll be doing a session 0 for our next campaign, at the 10:30 slot, 9:30 slot rather, and that will not be streamed. It's session 0 for everybody else to just kind of build their characters and figure things out together, and maybe ask me questions about Beneath the Tide that never got answered, that I will answer privately only. The week after that, we'll be doing a Dread one-shot. That is March 31st. Week after that, April 7th. Yep. We're going to be doing another one-shot, D&D, 15 years after Beneath the Tide. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tomb Delve, Dungeon Delve, Pyramid Delve. And then the 14th of April is our first session of our next campaign after Beneath the Tide. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then, as always, tomorrow night, continuing Rime of the Frost Maiden as we finally start to get a little exciting with that one finally. So it's going to be great. We're getting into the meat of that one, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of meat, I think that's all the announcements. Anchor FM for all the podcast stuff. I have a list of all the providers now. I'm not going to list them off because that would take forever, but there's Breaker and stuff on there and some other ones I haven't heard of, but check it out. Last we left off, though, in Wildemount, you all continued your trek to Ghor Chavilrath in Far Hharom in the moorlands, walking through a weird forest of glass, collecting a rusted lantern that shouldn't work but still does, fought a strange insect-like creature and almost fought a Bodak, which would have been probably not great. And you just got closer to the fortress, did some stuff, hung out, tiny hut, long rest, and kind of ended the session approaching the fortress with 50 feet of open moorland stretching out from the edge of the forest to the fortress. A 5-foot fortress. Nope, a 5-story fortress. And some guards walking up on the ramparts, and yeah, just open, cold moorland, about 50 feet of it. And that, I'll reread the fortress description. Yeah, here we go. So, you come to 60 feet or so of open moorland that stretches out towards the fortress of Ghor Chavilrath, its monolithic, ominous presence towering over the bleak landscape. The front doors of the fortress are a good 30 feet tall and are decorated with the patterns of webs carved into the stone. There are large Gothic-looking windows, shuttered with large dark purple curtains, all over the 5 floors of the fortress. A set of stairs rise up to the fortress's double doors, and nestled in front of the steps is a large statue carved from the same glass as the trees you've been seeing, and that statue is in the visage of Lolth, her arms open wide towards the forest you're coming from. You can see figures moving up around the spires and ramparts of the fortress, keeping guard. You can't make out minute details about them, just that they're mostly Drow, or most likely Drow. And that's the fortress.
And we're just sort of still hidden?
Yeah, in the tree line, yep.
Okay.
And it's about, time-wise, you just woke up, so it's like 9, 10 a.m. Still dark, because the sunlight doesn't pierce these lands, so yeah, that's where you find yourselves, tree line.
Okay. Are we doing this now? Do we want to wait?
I can do it now if you're ready.
Bootstrap?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Child to take the lead. She's the one most risk.
So.
Are
we going to go in through the the other plane?
I can slip. Bootstrap, do you think you're able to get close enough?
I don't know. How long can we stay in that plane of yours?
Well, I can only take... Wait, how many can I take? Oh. No, I can only take 3.
Including the horse?
So it's the horse and then 3 people.
Alright.
Alright, then in that case...
Yeah.
But there's guards all over the place, right?
Yeah, all walking all along the ramparts and towers of the fortress.
I can try to make myself invisible, and you fellas, I don't know if you'll be able to tell where I'm at, though.
How long can you be invisible for?
About an hour.
I could... Well, I won't be able to see you whenever I'm there. Never mind.
I don't think any of you will be able to see me, so that might be kind of tough.
Let's head straight for the door, or the front gate, front entrance.
Does it look like there's any kind of lock or like?
You can't tell from this far away. You're still a good 50 odd feet away.
Does it look like it's a wall surrounding the fortress?
There are walls, but there are also, like I said, big Gothic windows, shuttered with purple curtains.
So there's not like an outside wall, like a fortress wall.
No.
Okay.
It's more like it looks like it's more like just a manor that's been set up but turned into a fortress.
Interesting. Okay.
I think that's probably the best way to enter, because my invisibility only lasts a short time, so I don't know how else I would get in.
Is there just... Oh, God. Enak can't really see, never mind. He can't see the building, so...
Right.
Logistically, yeah. Hey, are there any, like, overlooks or balconies or... anything like that?
Look. Do I see any?
Just the towers and ramparts that the guards are walking on at the very top of the fortress.
There's ramparts, but that's about it. They're covered in guards.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to do this in one go, right? You can take a couple people inside, find a nice spot for them, and then come back for the last
It's
person.
true, I could find a hiding place or something inside.
Also, just so you know, if you're in the ethereal plane, you can't mess with objects and stuff on the material plane.
All right. Well, we have to find a way to get into that door, though.
Can we not do that? Go
Didn't-
just through the ethereal plane?
Yeah, can't we just pass through objects?
DM, can we just pass through objects?
Let me look at the rulings of this, because if it was a specific spell, yes, but the etherealness of a nightmare is different. If you're casting the etherealness spell, I would say yes.
But I mean, we could just if I heard you right, we could just fly over whatever walls we need to.
Oh, actually, using the plane, we could basically go wherever we want if we can go through. We can go up, can't we?
I think so. I don't know exactly everything that we can do. It's still new.
Nope, because when the nightmare goes to the ethereal plane, it does not get incorporeal movement. So that means the creatures it brings also do not get incorporeal movement. So
Okay,
you
so
cannot.
you can't go up or down or through things.
You can go up and down because you move based on how you think in the ethereal plane. You just can't go through solid objects because the nightmare
Okay.
doesn't have incorporeal movement. So the creatures it brings with it also do not have incorporeal movement. So you're still very much physical beings in the ethereal plane. You're not ghosts.
Cool.
What does this door or gate or whatever it is look like from here? Like, are there knockers or anything
30,
like that?
30 feet tall and just covered in like web carvings. You still can't see really this far away any minute details.
Right. Hmm. It is possible that we could, some of us go in the ethereal plane and then whoever's invisible, probably Bootstrap, tries to open it physically. But of course that would draw attention. Or we could try to go up on the ramparts and then Bootstrap would just have to climb, I guess.
There are guards walking all over the ramparts.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
So question: does this forest wrap around the
It does
fortress,
not.
or is
Nope.
there?
It comes out into open moorland, and it's open moorland that surrounds the fortress.
Okay. All right. Well. Hmm.
Are there any open windows?
They're all closed. At least from this side of the fortress, they're all closed.
Yeah. Does it look like it's there? Because when you say a fortress, does that mean that there's like a courtyard, or is it straight up just?
It looks like
It's a wall and then roofs. There's no inner
so
part.
like I told Lex, it looks like a manor that's been converted into sort of like a fortress-like kind of structure. There are no courtyards or anything. It just looks like someone's put defensible additions onto a manor, like ramparts and stuff like that.
I mean, one of you can take Umbra and run around or through the ethereal plane around the manor or the fortress to scout out the surrounding, the whole outside. We're only seeing one part.
Oh, we could do that.
That's a good idea.
How long does that look like it would take, Justin?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Even at 90 feet fly speed.
10 minutes.
Just wondered, yeah. Yeah, I realized that he had a... Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, he has a 90 feet fly speed, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else who's got good peepers on them? And
I have
you can have
decent.
We can.
Yeah, Lindek's decent at perception.
We can.
Should we go together, or just one of us, or half and half?
More eyes is usually better, but
Well, I'm gonna have to stay behind. Umbra will. I'll give the command to make a full loop, and then return back. I'll be useless.
all right.
Should we have someone stay with you in case?
And best not have it. Yeah.
Maybe Lindak could stay with you, and then me and Bootstrap could go.
All right.
Is that okay with you, Bootstrap?
Yeah. We might not want the horse to go too fast though. Otherwise, we won't be able to see anything, and when
Yeah,
we go
perception
by it.
checks would be made with disadvantage.
All right, so we can go, about half speed and turn our 10 minutes into 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, is it?
Okay. He's gonna get up and walk about 20 feet away,
Okay.
Into the forest.
deeper into the woods. Yeah. And he's going to grab his holy symbol
Mhm.
and spend 10 minutes to conjure Umbra.
Okay. Umbra appears.
Okay.
All right.
Vanish.
Well,
Okay.
we'll try to be quick and careful.
Okay, y'all come over here.
All
I'm
right.
going to light up. It's dark still. Okay. Return. Okay, hop on.
Okay, do that.
Okay.
And then in his mind, in Celestial to Umbra, he's going to tell him the plan of moving, keeping off the ground, but moving to get to allow everyone, even him, a full view of the exterior
Okay.
of the fortress. And he's
So-
going to tell him to vanish.
Umbra disappears, goes into the ethereal plane, along with Gravel and Talindra, and starts flying around the fortress. Both of you can either make perception checks on your own, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I
Yeah,
don't know which
+6.
would be better. I have a +4. No, you have. Do you want me to give you advantage?
You know, it's up to you.
Gosh, I don't know. I guess we could both roll.
Okay, both roll.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice. I'm still. My dice isn't working on this one. I hate how it's so inconsistent between my sheets. Hopefully this shows up on the public. Oh, nope. Dice isn't working. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Are you using Beyond 20?
18 plus. No, I'm not. 18 plus 6.
Okay.
24.
So you're flying around, you're getting like good looks at everything. A lot of these windows have thick iron bars on them, and they're locked pretty heavily. But on the roof of the building, near the ramparts where all the guards are kind of milling about, you see a total of 4 figures currently on patrol. And in the roof of the fortress is a large cylindrical kind of hole.
That's in the center.
Yeah, of the roof, there's just a large cylindrical hole. And that's all you see.
Okay.
But yeah, the doors look like they're the windows look like they're very sturdy.
We don't see like in the hole. Is it like a courtyard type situation?
No.
Close
Do you want to look in the hole?
We can't. We couldn't
we
even
can't.
if we wanted to because we can't control them, bro.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the bars in the windows are like this. So you get the sense, okay, breaking through the windows, probably not going to work. And then you can swivel down back to Enak.
All right. Can we come out on our own, or does that have to?
That is an Umbra command.
Okay.
muted.
I think after he will wait, look at Elendax, wait a few bit, and then I think after like 5 minutes or so, he'll guesstimate. He'll start to see a, return
Okay, so Talindra.
and wait. So yeah, he'll do it until Umbra reappears.
So Umbra comes back and then reappears.
Okay, vanish. But other two get off and then vanish.
Okay.
Trying to keep the,
Vanishes, reappears, vanishes.
trying to keep the light
Yeah.
shining through.
And yeah, those guards are about 150 feet up.
Yeah. You said there was 4 of them
Yeah,
in total?
and that's also where the opening is in the roof.
Oh, right by where the guards are. Okay.
All right. So we found a hole in the middle of the fortress. Don't know what's in there, but it looks like it could be a way in. Could be bad though,
We'd have to get past the guards.
unless you're on the ethereal plane. Could still do another pass at scouting it out.
Okay.
But I think it would be better if you were there for that one, Enak. So you could fine-tune control.
You'd have to tell me what should I should be circling around or have Umbra focus on. My vision doesn't extend through that plane.
Oh, I thought you said you could see through Umbra.
No, I can talk through Umbra.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a difference.
I'm sure someone could tell you what we're seeing or where we want to go.
I'm sure if Umbra can tell me if I'm there too. That's a valid point. Yeah, I could talk through Umbra. That's fine. Yeah, I could do that. Umbra could let me know. All right. So who wants to go?
I think Bootstrap's a little bit better, has better eyes than me. So why didn't he go with you this time?
Okay.
And I'll stay here with Lindak.
All right. The next
So-
kind of just like sitting on the ground, just like picking their fingernails.
Okay. So return. Come on, Gravel. Bootstrap. He's gonna hop on.
Okay.
He's gonna take Bootstrap and nestle him in the middle, in the front.
Okay.
That's cool. He's gonna pop, finish, and then. Okay, Gravel. Bootstrap. Oh, I gotta talk to you. I'll talk to you normal here. Gravel. Just tell me where you want to go.
All right. This way, that way, and then this way, and then there's a thing right here.
Okay. So
Fly up toward the hole.
yeah, you get up to the fifth.
Yeah.
The very like the roof, the 5th floor roughly. You can see there's 4 guards just kind of patrolling the entirety of the rooftop. And this hole is about 30-foot diameter. It's a pretty big hole.
Cool. What do we see in it?
It is covered in claw marks.
A hole?
Yeah, it's a shaft.
Sorry.
It's a type of shaft covered in claw marks.
Oh, you're saying along the edge.
Like the entire,
covered in claw marks.
all down the interior as well of the shaft.
So I guess what I'm saying is there a bottom?
Yeah,
Can we see a bottom?
a floor.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
So is it like a well
No.
hole? Okay, so it's like a hole.
It's like a shaft in the ceiling of whatever room is below. Like a stone shaft has large claw marks all along the sides of it, like something was climbing out.
Okay, probably that big thing that was flying away.
Oh, I think we should get moving before that comes back.
Yeah, let's do that. Do you want me to drop you off inside?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, and the floor is also covered in bones of all sorts of sizes. Just like looking down the hall, you can see bones kind of scattered all over the place.
Let's look inside a bit more, see if there's any points of egress.
You want to go into the hole?
Tentatively. Yes.
Okay. Umbra, fast.
Okay.
Through the hole.
So Lumber goes down this 30-foot diameter hole, and you can see big claw marks all along the sides of this thing. Some very recent, some not so much. And yeah, it's a large kind of like, you get some, this is the entirety of the floor, is this area. It is just a floor covered in bones of all sorts of sizes, webs coating the walls, and also hang from the ceiling like macabre curtains. And there is a door. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Yeah, is on the, gotta think here, south wall. Yeah, on the south wall is a sturdy wooden door with iron bars set into it.
What do you see?
Wooden door with some bars on it. Probably locked.
Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, how do we want to do this?
I'm just gonna fly you over, drop you down, and
I'd turn visible.
is there anything in the room?
Is there anything in here?
You can make an investigation check.
Okay. And also, does it look dark? Oh, I suppose I
It's
couldn't
pitch
tell
black in
lighting
here.
scenario. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. You said investigation?
Yep.
15.
You're just finding like bones, but you can hear a skittering noise coming from behind that sturdy door, and people talking, and the smell of like smoke, like pipe weed.
Curious. Probably some spiders on the other side of this door, maybe. Knowing the aesthetics that this guy has.
Hey, this would be our way in, though.
Yeah. Our only way in.
Okay, do you want to hop off, hide in the bones and such, and I'll go get the others?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or do you want me to just send Umbra to do that, and I'll stay with you?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lean a little closer to Bootstrap. It's an insight check. He's listening for that heartbeat
Okay,
to
go
see if
for it.
he's lying to him.
If you're lying, I need a perception check.
11.
It's not a lie, but I'll go ahead and just see how convincing he might be.
Okay.
So you can tell that he's nervous, but this is within his wheelhouse.
Okay. Umbra, get low enough.
Ooh.
Bootstrap, get ready to hide. Just hop off.
Oh yeah.
Actually, he's gonna pick him up by like the scruff a little bit, and he's gonna lean down as far as he can. And he's gonna drop him,
Okay. Boop.
and then Umbra and him are gonna fly back up and out.
Okay. Yeah, the guards are still kind of just patrolling. You can hear over here. What you can hear over here? Yeah, one of them speaking common. Just to one of the other ones. You get sense. Okay, maybe two of these guards aren't Drow, and one's like, "I'm surprised.
shit.
I'm surprised Ericus hasn't come back yet from her hunt."
Her hunt. Umbra, go, 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 go.
And one of them is, you hear the other figure kind of responds, "I don't know what Zin was thinking combining those two creatures."
Shit. Fuck. Okay, he's flying
Okay.
as fast as he can
Back
to
to
get
Lindak
these
and
other two.
Talindra.
Okay, return.
Okay, you get back there, and you.
Oh, come on, hop. He's gonna like,
Okay.
let's go.
Alright.
Lindak, you kind of. He's gonna grab a little bit of rope and he's gonna like hold Lindak. Just hold on.
Alright.
Imagine you're flying with us. Okay.
I'll try my best.
And then he'll tell him to vanish and begin to. He's gonna test it. He's not just gonna take off with Lindak, you know.
Linda,
Yeah. Okay.
Linda's just like holding on.
If anything, if he forgets, he could. Enoch has a grip, enough of a grip to try to keep him aloft.
I'm gonna roll a strength check. Just yeah, totally fine. So just yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be doing that to returning and coming back if
Okay.
Bootstrap wants to do anything.
Yeah, it's the manor is like 50 feet away, 150 feet up, so you can get there in no time. And you can hear the guards still talking about this Arrakis. Now you all start to hear them talking about it. Just this creature called Arrakis. She's out on a hunt. Don't know why Zin combined those two creatures. And you get back to the hole in the ceiling. And the deck's kind of like, why is there just a big hole in the ceiling?
It was a big fly thing, Arrakis. That's Sin combined two creatures. We're going into it. Get ready.
Oh,
Oof.
into its nest.
We'll be hidden for a
And
little bit.
You all get into the chamber.
Hey, somebody look for gravel. I mean, Bootstrap.
You all can see gravel. They didn't make a stealth check, so
Is he not invisible?
We said that I was hiding out, so I imagine I didn't need to make a stealth check.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll when he sees them arrive. Well, he won't see them arrive.
Nope.
It's kind of like
He'll do the same thing. He'll get close to Bootstrap, and he will, one by one, Talindra, you go, Lindak, and then I'll go.
Okay.
We need to stay hidden. I think a lantern light in the pitch black would be kind of obvious.
Oh, okay. I guess I go out. I keep in my mind where I remember Uber being though.
okay. So yeah, you all see the sturdy wooden door. You all hear the skittering noises coming from behind the door. And yeah, very familiar to it's very a familiar sound, like the clicking of mandibles, and you can hear the sounds of people talking and smoking and eating. Just
you said there are bars in the door. Can I see through to
you're too
peg
short.
where these things are? Oh, all right, that makes sense.
I need everyone to make me. Oh yeah, I need everyone to make me perception checks now.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Enoch got a 15. Lindak
Yes.
got a 19. Gravel.
Then
Talindra.
17.
Everybody but Gravel hears
Oh,
like the
Yeah,
beating of
Gravel's messing
massive
with the
wings.
lock.
Yeah, you hear the beating of massive wings. Not close, but getting close.
Umbra, return, and then we're gonna vanish again. The three, me, Talindra, and Lindak.
Okay.
We'll be close, Gravel.
uh,
And they fly
Gravel's-
away. I'm just
yeah,
gonna.
Gravel's gonna go ahead and get to work on this lock.
Give me a sleight of hand check with your thieves tools.
Okay. All right. 18.
You pick the lock.
All right. He's gonna try to stealthily open the door as quietly as possible.
Sleight of hand check.
Justin, quick question: how deep is the hole from the ceiling to the floor?
20 feet.
Oh, it's only 20 feet.
It's 20 feet deep, yeah.
15.
15? Okay. Gravel, as you open the door, you see an open space flanked by long stone tables, where you see 2 drow, a dwergar, 2 hobgoblins, and a deep gnome sat smoking from pipes and eating nondescript meat. You're standing on a set of stairs ascending upwards. Yeah, so down below you look like you're basically in a dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And on the opposite end of this room is a stone archway and a wall. So you're currently, if you descend these stairs, you'll be in a very open space.
Cool.
And you can, that skittering noise is still very audible.
Yeah, Gravel's going to grab a. He's going to take one of his little satchels and start grabbing like little bits of things like dirt and bone and stuff in the room that he's currently in. He's gonna fill it up.
Okay.
And then
getting
he's
closer.
going to cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
And
Does it have vocal components?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check to see if you can do it quietly.
Okay.
A hush check.
That's good. 29.
Okay, you go invisible.
Yeah.
What's everybody else
So he
doing?
goes invisible, and you see like little bits of bone like pop into existence and drop onto the ground.
Oh, okay. Like little breadcrumbs.
And Gravel's gonna try and show them where he goes, but looking around to make sure no one else sees when he
Okay.
does this.
So, at the directly at the bottom of the stairs is like an open dining room and long tables. So as soon as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you're going to be out in the open. So your breadcrumb trail might not work that well.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's
as you
okay.
can see.
You said there's an upstairs as well, correct?
Nope, you're up the stairs currently. So
Oh, at the
once
top
you're
of the stairs.
Yeah, you're at the top of the stairs currently.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a long stairs. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Yeah. We'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, though, he'll start to move. He'll get off of Umbra in the way that they are still all within 5 feet.
You hear something land on the outside of that tunnel.
Oh,
the
fuck.
hole.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Ground's gonna like.
Enak's gonna go
block the
first.
door.
He's gonna. Oh, are you not blocking the door? Is that what you said?
Or well, he's gonna shut the door once he like puts dirt down the hallway to make sure that you guys leave, and then he's gonna shut the door.
You can hear
after a few
something. You
moments.
can hear claws scraping on the inside of that.
We 4 of us make our way through the door.
Yeah.
Enak is like floating,
Yeah.
grabbing Umbra to keep him coming through the door.
Okay. And
And
you
then
can hear.
Bootstrap's gonna
Oh, continue.
go ahead. Yeah, and then Bootstrap's gonna like. And then try to keep going down the stairway.
Okay. Yeah, the stairs are
without-
the stairs are about 10 feet, so you get to the bottom after 10
Okay.
feet.
All right.
And yeah, very open room, very open chamber. 2 long stone tables, yeah, where 2 drow, a dwergar, 2 hobgoblins, and a deep gnome are sat, smoking pipes. So that skittering noise is still very loud. And after about 30 feet of just completely open space at the bottom of these stairs is a stone archway, which looks like basically part of a wall.
Where is the skittering noise coming from?
On the ceiling, directly above.
I look up.
It has the upper half of a drow and the lower half of a spider, and it's just kind of like on the ceiling, almost doing surveillance. Like it's looking around, trying to see if anyone's kind of sneaking about.
I'm so glad Enak can't see this.
Oh, you can hear it, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bootstrap's gonna try to make his way to the other end of the room.
I need a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
'Cause you can still
They're gonna
make
3
noise.
fly out
Yeah.
of the flight and hover in the middle of the chamber.
You do hear. Oh, so where'd you get gravel?
27.
Okay, cool. Now you sneak through. Yeah, these people are just eating nondescript meat and going. just that's what they're doing. And you hear whatever it was coming down that hole land in the chamber behind it, and one of the hobgoblins goes, "Oh, fuck! Ericus is back. I dare someone to go poke it with a stick." and you can hear it like moving around in that chamber you guys just left, like. But also, like, when it like kind of like growls, there's also like the slight sound of like a spider chittering kind of behind it, like.
This man needs a new hobby. He's gonna start instructing Umbra to fly toward this archway.
Okay.
Saying it's the only,
Mhm.
it's the only like exit.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, there are windows, but the windows are so barred, no one can really fit through them.
Right. Start
What do
flying.
we see on the other, like, knowing that all of this is behind us, still being wary, what's in front of us now that we passed through this area?
Through the archway. Man, I gotta like read my notes in backwards order. It's so confusing. Just give me one sec. Just a staircase going down. No doors or anything. Just a staircase going straight down. You can hear organ music playing.
Yeah. Bootstrap's gonna start doing little stuff after he wants to look around first to make sure no one can see what he's doing. After he leaves the area, he's gonna turn the corner, look down the stairway, make sure no one's there.
Perception check.
Okay. That's cocked. That is 12.
Doesn't appear like it.
Okay. And he's gonna start leaving his little breadcrumb trail for the.
Okay.
For his.
I assume you're setting them down gently so they don't make noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he's like I said, he grabbed a bunch of like dirt too, so it's just like like almost like little sand if he needs to.
Yeah. All the bones you saw in that room were all humanoid. And whatever was caught out in the moorlands. Anyways, are you going down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get
Along.
you continue downwards, and the sound of a haunting organ just it's like someone's playing the Davy Jones theme from Pirates of the Caribbean on an organ. Is filling the entirety of this floor. And the sound is actually almost headache inducing, like instantaneously so, except for the people on the ethereal plane.
So just move like this.
Just like instant like throbbing pain in the head. And the floor is decorated with garish black glass statues of Zin and more kind of and like glass like plants, same black glass but they're plants. And this is there's a very large wide corridor before you, and the stairs behind you obviously, and there are a set of double doors on the western side of this long corridor, and that's where the organ music is coming from. And at the end of the corridor opposite is, oh man, going in reverse is so weird, and another staircase descending.
Wait, so okay, so we just reached an area and there's only another staircase?
No. There is so there's a set of double doors on the western side of this long corridor that you're currently facing, and then staircase at the end of this corridor, and organ music coming from behind this set of doors.
Okay, all right.
Corridor.
So we get to the end of this hallway. There's a stairway and a door right next to each
Set
other.
of double doors,
Cool.
and that's where the organ music is coming from.
Cool.
Can I ask a question about the organ music?
Yeah.
Being the musical expert I am, can I kind of tell, because Zin was playing organ last time I saw him, right? Wasn't he playing in that last confrontation? I think he was.
He was humming.
He was humming.
Oh, is he humming? Okay, never mind. Never mind.
The tune on the organ is very similar to the humming, same notes and everything.
Okay. Okay, that's all.
So once Gravel gets to that spot,
Mm-hmm.
Can he hear anything down the stairs? Like if there's sounds of like maybe, because he's trying to make a point to look for them, like prisoners like making noises and stuff down the stairs. Okay. So 13 plus 6. 19.
Nope.
Okay.
Just silence. Aside from the organ. Just yeah.
Yeah, I bet that doesn't help.
Nope.
Does the organ music sound like someone who is well versed?
Yes.
Someone who's like very good?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Bootstrap's gonna have a look at this door.
Okay.
See, he wants to check it for both magical and non-magical traps.
Do you have detect magic?
No.
Okay, then.
But like he's looking for like telltale signs of like sigils and
Then
markings.
give me an
or shit
investigation
like
check.
that. Okay. 15 plus 9, 24.
Doesn't appear trapped.
Okay. He'll test it to see if it's locked.
It's not locked.
Okay. And he'll slowly try and stealthily try to open the door.
Sleight of hand.
Crack the door.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. $21.
Yeah.
So if I crack the door and look in, what do I see?
A dark room centered with a large organ made of bones and black glass that resembles spiders. The organ is seemingly playing itself, and the music is instantly pounding into your brain. There is a singular piece of blank parchment set into the organ, and a quill dipped in ink nestled before it. There is a desk on the western wall, sat next to a large Gothic window with iron bars across it. Scattered across the desk are 8 pieces of paper with phrases scribbled onto them. You can't tell from this distance, but as that music gets louder in your ears, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Owie. I believe I get advantage since this is some type of magic, correct?
Sure.
Double 18s. Oh gosh.
Okay, cool.
You said wisdom?
Yeah.
21.
You shrug off the psychic damage.
Yikes. Oh, he like. You guys see the door just open a crack and then see it go and close. And he'll just kind of like start to go down the stairs and
Okay.
he doesn't know how to really tell them anything else.
I wanted to try to message Bootstrap. I don't know if I can do this from cross planes.
You cannot. Well, nope.
Okay.
Not while you're in
Then I try and fail.
Message. Yeah, message won't do that. Unless
Okay.
it's sending.
No, it's just message.
Then yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So gravel gets to the bottom of the stairs. Okay. Are you?
Sorry.
Is everyone following
That's okay.
gravel then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
his little trail.
Okay. The second floor is quite large, and there's a large corridor stretching forward, flanked by portraits of Lolth and Daev'yana in very opulent regalia. The floor is covered in very thick, lush purple carpet, and dimly lit by a large spider-shaped chandelier on the ceiling. There's a vibe here. All along the corridor are about 3 doors, and yeah, at the end of this corridor, where you're coming from, is a staircase. So you're coming down the staircase. And you can still hear the organ music playing. And on the opposite, thank you, Amterp. At the other end of the corridor, you see. Oh, first floor. Whatever. Yeah. Stairs or some shit. I don't remember. Yeah, there's 3 doors here, all along the walls.
3 doors.
3 total. Yep.
Okay. I guess he'll try to see what's behind or hear what's behind each of the doors, trying to figure out if the prisoners are nearby or
3 doors, and then western hallway, eastern hallway are 2 more two more doors that look like they're part of a circular staircase. Figured it out. Cool beans. Anyways, yeah, 3 doors that you want to listen to in the hallway.
Yeah. Right now it's just we're looking to find either the beacon or the prisoners.
Okay. The first door you come to, perception check.
Okay. Actually, prisoners we probably wouldn't want to sort out until after Zen's dealt with. But yeah, perception check. That's a, what's it say right here? Perception. 11.
No.
Okay.
That's that door. You go into the next one?
Yeah.
Perception check.
All right. Yeah. 9.
Pretty silent behind there.
Not hearing anything, guys. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Better. 17.
Like bubbling. You hear bubbling behind the door.
Does it sound like a thick liquid?
It sounds pretty thick.
Okay.
Very viscous. I guess viscous.
Okay.
Bubbling.
So like slow bubbling, not
Yeah.
like a boiling.
Yeah.
Wool. I don't know if I love that or hate it. And then you said there were 2 other hallways.
Yeah, with just like what looks like a circular staircase, kind of tower-esque looking thing, and that's where the doors are. So you can easily assume circular staircase is probably going down.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we get down to this floor, 3 separate doors, and then what essentially amounts to another set of staircases going down another.
Yeah.
Like they're identical staircases that meet up at the bottom of the next floor.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess we're gonna keep going down based on that.
Lindak's just like picking his nails in the ethereal plane.
So sorry.
It's good.
We should have come up with a way to communicate.
You get to the first floor, and it is a circular foyer flanked by more of that purple carpet on the floor. In the middle of the floor is a large 20-foot tall statue depicting Lolth, her drow upper half and spider lower half on absolute macabre display. Like, it's an absolute macabre display. It's fucked up looking. On her left hand, she's crushing a beacon of the Luxon, which is also part of the statue, not an actual beacon. And on her right hand, she's holding the Bright Queen aloft and choking the life out of her. Strange plants line the foyer, made of the same glass as the forest outside. Behind the statue sits a door, and on the western and eastern walls are single doors that lead up to those staircases. So you come out from one of those doors.
That statue is like what I imagine is in like the goth kids' margins of their of their like notebooks in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, all of this.
Who am I kidding? Not even goth kids. Me. Like, just like, oh, fuck this person I hate. They're dead to me. Choking the life out of them, and breaking their shit.
And yeah, you can see those large double doors at the end of the corridor as well, like the entrance doors to the fortress.
Cool. We've made it. Okay, so there's nothing.
There's a door behind the statue, and then on the opposite kind of side of the corridor that you're coming from is another door that leads up to one of those spiral staircases. So you're just coming out of a door right now.
All right. So.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. And you can actually see a long hallway that descend a little bit down some stairs. So it goes hallway down some stairs, but you can't see what's in that hallway near those double doors.
Okay, so there are essentially 2 points of interest.
Yeah.
Because
there's like the entrance.
Yeah,
and then the
entrance.
first floor.
Right. So, which don't matter. The 2 points of interest are essentially the door behind the statue and the other door down the hall. Those are the new areas.
The door down the hall looks like it leads to like another circular staircase that you just you just go to the same place.
Oh, okay.
The door at the end of the hall is the entrance doors to the fortress.
Oh, so there's only one, because you said there was a door behind the statue.
There's a door behind the statue, but there's a set of stairs kind of going down into the hallway before those entrance doors. So there's still an area down those stairs. If he would have come in through the front doors, I would have been able to explain it easier.
Gotcha.
Because you can't see what's down there right now.
Okay. Oh man. Do we go back up or down? Oh man.
They're not there.
I
Yeah.
I have a question. Can my locate creature work from
Nope.
here, or would I have to leave?
You'd have to be out of the ethereal
Okay.
plane.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Down or back up? There were those two doors that I didn't hear anything from. But outside of that, there was nothing really except for that room with the organ, which just sounds like a bad time.
You could go find out who Ericus is, the creature roaming around in the one room.
Yeah. We
What?
know for sure
Great
what's in
idea.
there.
Yeah, sure. Let's just
Seems
blow
really
all
friendly.
of our, let's blow our resources. Just to, oh god, it's not one of our goals right now.
I'll say, when did you cast invisibility? When you first left that chamber at the very top?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna, I guess, go down the stairs.
Okay. Here we go. So, the entrance. A long hallway that stretches... So these stairs descend 20 feet to a corridor that is very long. And all along the walls of this corridor are 8 busts of Lolth made from the same kind of black stone as the fortress, with amber-colored gems set where the eyes would be. You get a feeling these statues are watching you, as if these gem-set eyes are following... Oh, you're invisible. Never mind. You still get the sense. You still get the sense that they are, though, which is weird. Actually, yeah. Kind of like if you look at it like a painting, the eyes kind of follow you. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
A series of chandeliers hang from the ceiling, lit with crystals that shimmer with a vibrant green light. And there's a dark purple carpet that goes up the stairs.
Cool. Keeping on going.
Okay, you get down, and that's the room. And then you see the double doors that lead out of the fortress.
Oh, I thought you said there was another set of stairs behind the.
No.
Maybe I'm getting this wrong all the time.
Nope. The stairs that I described are the ones you're standing on top of. That you're descending.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there are no more stairs. Just those, and then the corridor that I just described with the busts, and then the entrance doors. That's it.
It's the open
I
doorway,
thought we were
a hallway
already
with
at
the
the
buzz.
entranceway.
No,
Yeah.
you were at the first floor. Now you're in the entrance because you descended the stairs.
Okay, so when we were back up there, I thought you said that there was the entranceway doors right there next to us.
No, you could see them from where you were. You just had to go down the stairs, like I said.
Oh, so we were on like a balcony or something. that
Technically.
could see down there.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So it was
I
like
was confused.
so if we were to walk in from the entrance, we would walk through the corridor with the bust
Yeah, and then go up the stairs to get to the first floor.
and then get to the so essentially it would open up to the statue with the 2 doors that go up to the first floor,
Yes.
right?
All
Okay,
right.
I see.
No,
I'm there now.
So
I get
I'm
where
going to
you-
read it what
Okay.
it would have been like if you
Okay.
came in through the front doors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before you is a long hallway that stretches up towards a set of stairs ascending 20 feet to the first floor. All along the walls of this entrance corridor are 8 busts of Lolth. So that's the busts. And that's it. And then
So
the
where is
chandeliers.
the statue of Lolth
Is
is
up
on the
these
first
stairs.
floor?
Yes. Not
Got
in the
it.
entrance.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay, there now.
Heading back up to the room with the 3 doors then.
Okay, that takes takes like a minute to get there. Okay, you get back up to the second floor with the 3 doors.
All right. And the one without the blurblies,
Yeah, there's 2 of
the
them.
one on the opposite end.
Okay, so the last one then.
Yeah, the first one I did the check on.
Okay,
I'm going to check that one for traps.
investigation check.
Okay. 19.
You do not see any traps.
Okay. And then I would like to see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
All right. And I will attempt to stealthily crack it open and have a peek.
Sleight of hand.
Unless there's a keyhole that I can look through.
There is not.
Okay. So many checks, guys. Sleight of hand. That is 15.
Yeah, you can open it and peek through.
Okay.
A collection of dark stone bookshelves line the walls of this room. In the center of the room is a large octagonal table where some candles have been lit, and a figure is sat at the table, their back facing to you, reading from an old piece of parchment, their back facing the door. Even though the candles are lit, the room is dark. The figure is a bald drow covered in web-patterned tattoos and wearing a set of flowing black and purple robes. There also seems to be a cluster of shadows dancing around the table, and the drow looking right at the door and seeing it kind of open a crack. I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Do we need to roll initiative as well, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. I don't plan to fight him. I'm invisible. I'm gonna fucking bounce.
All right,
on
never
this
mind.
plane.
Don't roll initiative. Fuck it. But the shadow kind of, you can see the shadow kind of turns to the person sitting at the table and kind of says something. "Oh, yes, yeah." And the figure stands up and looks at the door. Just kind of
Yeah,
looking.
I'm bounce. I'm gonna get away from there. Do a little like. I'm not gonna shut the door, but I'm gonna step away.
Actually, yeah, I do need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, keep this then. Not good.
Wow, I rolled 10 for every single person I rolled. All right, Talindra, what'd you get?
I got 12.
Enak.
Enak got a 5 and Umbra got a 12.
Right, Umbra. Gravel.
22.
Okay, you're first. This is the kind of like the shadow speaks to this person. They kind of stand up and turn around. And you can see they're kind of dressed like a spellcaster.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna step away.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, what have we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll say I'm gonna move to go back up the stairs
Okay, so to the third
to
floor.
where the organ is.
Okay, it's 30 feet to the stairs.
Cool.
So you get to the base of the stairs.
Cool.
Okay. Talindra, you can't do anything if you're in the ethereal
Yeah, I'm
plane.
chilling
So
in the ethereal plane.
that brings us to Umbra.
Umbra is going to I'm gonna stay put. Yeah, I mean there's not much we can really
Yeah,
do.
they don't even know what's going on.
We don't even
yet,
know
so-
it's we see the door opening and then it's just we're waiting. So we're chilling.
Okay.
Big chilling.
Lindak is also chilling. That brings us to this mage who's gonna walk out get to like the door, kind of look out in the hallway, and look around. and just kind of mutters something under his breath, goes back into the room, closes the door, and you hear it lock. And that's the end of the initiative.
What the fuck was that?
You can see like a covered in spider tattoos, and whatever was like in the room with him looked like a shadow, but it had like eyes and kind of like horns and claws, but it was all shadow.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck
don't
was
know.
that? Where's Gravel?
Gravel's gonna make his
Good
way
question.
back,
Okay.
and he's going to stand in front of the other door, the middle door, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to start sprinkling a little bit of dirt there,
Oh,
and then
there he
pick
is.
it up, and then do it again.
Okay.
There he is. There he is.
And he's gonna wait. He doesn't know, because he doesn't know if they notice it or not. So he's just hoping that they're still here. He doesn't even know if they're around. So, so he's just like, "Oh God, please be here."
Talindra, did that guy look familiar to you?
No.
No, I've never seen him before. It's interesting tattoos, though.
Oh yeah, tattoos.
Yeah. All like. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
You heard his
Yeah,
tattoos.
Yeah.
I'll-
I imagine it's very, he knows he's a human. He probably, or humanoid, he can see the figure, but yeah, the distinct details, it's
I
lost.
had cobweb tattoos all over his body.
Cobwebs.
Or not cobweb, but
Interesting
spider webs.
choice. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Same thing with this next door.
Okay.
Check
Investigation
the
check.
traps and try to open it stealthy. Investigation check. The traps. That is a 14.
It appears relatively safe.
Excellent.
And perception check.
I
Or a sleight of
it's,
hand if you want to.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if it's locked.
It's
or
not locked.
Okay, and so then I will
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand try to open it stealthily. And that is an 18.
You open it. And you see, numerous dark stone benches are displayed amongst a large cold room. The far end of the room is a large altar with a statue of Lolth made from jade looming over the altar and peering down upon it with a large spider also made of jade resting on her shoulder. The altar is made from the same stone as the fortress and is covered in web-like carvings and patterns. Hanging from the ceiling are 6 chandeliers that resemble large spiders and are currently unlit. Behind the altar is a large mural depicting Lolth splitting a beacon of the Luxon in half and absorbing radiant wisps from within. Nestled on the altar is a collection of broken, rusted metal and old, dusty shards of glass.
Cool.
And it looks like the remnants of a beacon.
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Neat. Does that look like it is freshly broken?
No.
Okay.
But this room looks very much like a chapel.
Okay. Cool. Good to know that the beacon that we're looking for isn't already destroyed.
And it looks like more than one beacon. A collection of multiple that have
Yeah.
been destroyed and laid upon this altar.
Okay. Neat. Just cracking it open and sucking out the juice. Yeah, he's got a bit of info from that. He kind of looks behind him at everyone else. He's just kind of like, "Oh, this sucks." And he shuts the door.
Okay.
And then, man, I don't know whether we should check out the bubbling room that just sounds bad, or we just beeline it and try to go through the organ room.
They can't help you. They're not there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard. We don't even know. Like, we can't even
because
see
like
you.
right now we're looking. Right now, the priorities have changed, at least in Gravel's mind, to finding either the beacon or Zin. So like now it's just like we gotta be focused. This guy or this guy. Everything else is a distraction, because if we get found out, then we have to fight everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of at your
Yeah,
whim.
it's Gravel's
Wherever
big.
Gravel
It's
wants to
Gravel's
go.
choice.
How
All right.
how long has he been invisible for at this point?
At this point, uh, 20 minutes.
Okay. Tal's keeping track of that, just
Mhm.
to the extent that I can without a
You've got a sundial that you
Yeah, I'm
clued
just
into or
sort of
something?
mentally
Yeah,
trying
using a sundial inside where there's
Yeah,
no
I
sun.
know.
I'm just trying to
It's just
mentally
like
keep track of like
hourglass.
roughly how long.
About 20 minutes.
Hourglass.
So there's
Okay.
40. There's about 40 minutes left on it.
Okay.
So
Um,
Bootstrap Gravel is probably going to skip this other room. And what?
The bubbling room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably something complete. It's probably just like the kitchen, and something's being cooked. But I don't care. I'm not gonna step. I'm gonna I'm gonna go up to where all the danger is, and leave a trail going back up the stairs
To the organ.
Yeah.
Okay. You can
Man,
still hear.
that
You can
way.
still hear it playing.
Yeah.
You can still hear the people on the upper floor still eating and laughing and doing what they do.
Yeah. And
And you can still hear whatever it is on the 5th floor just romping around up there. And it's definitely eating something that is still alive and screaming.
excellent.
great.
Your goblin captain. No.
Bootstrap's he's going to pick up some of the stuff that he left along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like kind of scooping it up, and you guys will probably see it too. And then he's going to, in front of the door, try to write out sound hurts. Then likely this way.
Okay. Can we kind of
You can see like the words being formed invisibly.
Oh, weird.
okay?
And then he's gonna, after giving it a moment, looking around, scoop it up again,
Mm-hmm.
and then when he looked inside before, did he see any doors?
Nope.
I forgot.
Just the
It
organ
was
and
just
windows. Yep. And a desk.
So that means there wasn't anything in there.
Just the organ playing itself. Notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like note paper all over a desk.
Fuck.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Writes this
Yeah,
out.
never mind.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we've explored everything except for that bubbling door now.
And the door behind the statue on the 1st floor.
I asked about that. I wanted to go down it, and you said it didn't exist, or that we.
I
already
said
went
there
down
was a
it.
door behind the statue and a door and
I
the
said-
entrance doors. Well, whatever. There's still that door.
Okay, we'll go down there then. I thought that's where I was going.
No, you were going
that
to
one
the,
time, and then you said,
you were
"Okay,
going
now
to the-
you're at the bottom of the stairs," and I'm like,
'Cause
"I thought I went behind the statue one."
Well, I heard you we're going down the stairs. Anyways, okay, boom. You're at the 1st floor. It takes another
Okay, sorry.
5. It takes from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. It takes 5 minutes. So that's 25 minutes gone.
Okay,
Because
sweet.
there, you're at the door and behind the statue.
I'm first. I'm gonna communicate to them that like, oops, NV, and then start to go back
Okay.
downstairs.
Told you, I think he's getting himself lost.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I'll go to the stairway behind
Okay.
the statue.
The door.
The door, yes.
Okay.
And I'll check it for traps.
Investigation check.
Okay. Fuck, I went outside. Doesn't count. 15 plus. You said investigation, right?
Yep.
24.
Safest door you've seen.
Cool. I'm gonna see if it's locked.
It's not locked.
Wow. none of these are the doors that I need for the key that Vox gave me. So that means there's still more that we have to see here.
100%.
Okay. So, yeah, he's gonna try to carefully crack this one open.
Slide it
Being
in.
okay. Gee whiz. 17.
Okay, you crack it open, and you see a 25-foot-long table of purple stone dominates the center of the room, with clusters of hundreds of spiders carved from the stone that serve as the table's legs. Carved into the surface of the table are web-like patterns. The chairs surrounding the table have backs that resemble the 8 legs of a spider curving around. Basically looks like the legs like snare whoever's in the chair, just out of design. High above the yeah, it's gross. High above the ceiling, or high above the table on the ceiling, is a large chandelier that resembles a massive spider. Its 8 legs dangling downwards and lit with purple flames. All along the western wall of this dining room are large opulent windows showcasing the nightmarish landscape outside. So you can see outside, you're on the first floor. The windows are covered with large purple curtains, and standing in alcoves between each of the windows are shimmering black glass statues of figures with the upper half of a drow and the lower half of a giant spider. At the northern end of the room is a hearth that has a fire crackling inside, and a door is set beside the hearth.
Cool. I would like to make my way through, and probably glancing at the spider looking stuff, and is giving it a really close look to make sure that there aren't any hidden spiders within the spiders.
Perception.
Okay.
Or investigation. Investigation.
All right. Just because that shit creeps me out. If there's like spiders in like in the spider motif, that would fuck me up. Okay, so that is that's a 20 or a 17.
Inanimate.
Okay.
Nothing hiding.
You guys see the trail pause for a moment around the spider motif fucker thing. It just like slows, shudders, and then it keeps going.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the door beside the hearth.
Yep.
Like the fireplace. Okay.
First and 10, do it again.
For the sake of my sanity, so you're not doing this for
Yeah.
every door, it's safe.
Okay.
You get the sense, okay, this is probably safe too.
Okay. Yeah, why trap your own living quarters unless you knew people were coming? Yeah, I guess open it
Okay.
carefully.
Yeah, you can do that. The kitchen is dark, dimly lit,
Okay.
with purple candles, and an assortment of pots and pans hang from hooks on the walls. That's a kitchen. From the ceiling, numerous herbs hang and are in the process of drying. The smell of roasting meat fills the room from a large dark stone oven. And you can see an assortment of kitchen utensils moving about the kitchen as if they have a mind of their own, just preparing food.
All right. He's going to wait a moment and try to see the pattern of movement so that he doesn't like accidentally bump into any of that stuff.
Insight check.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you can figure out they're just cutting up vegetables and meat, and then just the same kind of pattern.
All right, and he's gonna make his way through.
Okay. No more doors.
Okay, so this is it.
Yeah, it's just a kitchen with something roasted in the oven.
Okay, so we have now explored this entire place,
Nope. But
except for that one door with the bubbling.
as far as you know, yeah.
Yeah. Does eating something count as an attack?
Not if it's dead.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll look around to see if there's anything worth eating in this kitchen.
Give me a survival check, because it's just herbs hanging from the ceiling, but there is something roasting in
Okay.
the oven. So you kind of like...
All right.
These are unseen servants, so they're not going to do anything. You open the oven, and there's meat roasted in it.
Yeah.
You have to like peek through the grate in the oven, actually.
Okay.
It's a survival check.
Oh, 8.
It's just roasted meat in the oven.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah,
His
very
mind-
dried
his mind
herbs on
will-
the ceiling.
Yeah, his mind will wander, and then he'll kind of do a sigh, and yeah, I guess he'll. Yeah, strange. He's gonna look around a little bit because this is really weird for like this type of door to be hidden behind a statue, like a kitchen to be hidden behind a statue. So he's gonna like look around a little bit more in the kitchen.
Okay.
Like
You don't find
check
anything.
check for. Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
Just a kitchen.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he's getting lost. It's okay.
Yeah.
Lindak's like, yeah, I thought he knew what he was doing.
It's okay. It's a big place.
Yeah,
Okay.
We've been-
Lindak chuckles a
alright.
little bit.
yeah. He'll go back up to the one door that we haven't opened yet.
Okay. To the second floor.
Yeah.
I'll say it's another 2 minutes on the greater invisibility or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
It's
invisibility.
regular invisibility, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, he'll try to open that one
Okay.
carefully.
There was a metallic smelling red steam in the air, and in the center of the chamber you see what appears to be an ornate pool hollowed out into the center of the room. The room is surprisingly cold despite the steam.
Are there any other doors?
Nope, the pool is filled with blood and is 4 feet deep. It's bubbling.
Cool. Still no door.
Didn't that last creature we fought in the mines come from a pool of blood too?
That was just a pool of water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When we were going around that statue,
Mm-hmm.
did I notice any like odd like holes or embellishments or things like that?
You'd have to go back to the statue and do a check.
Sure.
Okay, back down to the first floor.
Sorry, guys.
Where's he
I'm
going?
being safe. I'm being safe.
Oh, no.
I'm checking. I'm checking to see if this key fits anywhere in one of these main landmarks. Really.
Okay, you get down to the statue. Give me an investigation check.
All right. That's 11 plus 9, 20. Dirty.
There is a small keyhole on the back of the statue.
Dot. He'll pull out the key.
Okay. The key
Uh,
looks like that key does not fit this lock. So this is a completely different lock.
Shit. I'll put the key back. And check this one for traps.
Investigation check.
Okay. That one is a 16.
No traps that you can see.
Okay. Then he will try to pick this lock.
All right, sleight of hand with your thieves' tools.
Guys. Ooh, that didn't work. That's a... Wait, do I have that yet? I probably don't. I don't. I do not have reliable talent. Let's see.
What'd you get first?
I got a 12.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So we just kind of see the dirt kind of just stay there.
Yeah.
Just approach and stay there. Enoch, do you think I should maybe go out and try to see what he's doing? He looks kind of lost.
He's gonna kind of look around, make sure no one's here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell if anybody's here?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Alright, he's gonna mutter under his breath, "Need a key."
Okay.
Pretty soon, please.
He said the noise hurt. Did the noise hurt us?
You guys didn't know because you guys were on the ethereal plane.
Enak, I had an idea that would maybe keep me somewhat hidden.
What?
If I could borrow your hat of disguise, I could go out and make myself look like a guard or something. It would be
Points
better
to
than just...
gravel. He points to
Gravel
gravel.
Oh, he has
You
it?
have to be attuned to it as
Yep,
well.
so you wouldn't be able to use it.
And based
Why
on
don't-
what, based on the size of everything here, Gravel couldn't make himself look like any of them anyway.
Why don't you Can you make yourself invisible too?
I can make myself invisible for a minute. And if I do that, I can't use
It's
my
mostly-
locate creature, which would be really helpful to find out where Zin is or
Why don't we
people we're
go to
looking
that
for.
one room that was empty that we really didn't get a good look at? The second door he opened.
Yes,
chapel.
okay.
Or
How would he-
the second door on the third floor. You mean?
If
Yeah, that was the chapel.
it was the chapel. Hmm. I mean, Enak didn't. I'm
you
playing it
can't.
as
You're
Enak
not-
was
you're
not really
yeah.
watching
Yeah.
what he was,
Yeah,
unless he
Gravel
opened the
can't be
door.
a part of this conversation.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
let's-
What'd you say, Justin?
I said gravel can't be a part of this conversation.
No.
Yeah.
Let's us three.
Well, the problem is, though, that he would not, like, if we lose
Well,
track
you
of
have
him.
the ability to communicate with him.
No.
Correct.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I have to know where
Gravel
he is, though.
Meanwhile, Gravel is
Follow the dirt.
slowly going back up to, not slowly, but just, at regular pace, but just so that we don't skip these guys' conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Making his way back up to the organ room,
Okay.
because that seems like it had a desk. This other stuff seems like a good place to have a key.
Okay.
I
So
Yes,
where Linda,
should we
Talindra,
follow
Enoch
him?
doing? You guys, I don't know if gravel left.
I think we need to go. I think what we need to do is we need to go to the. Get to a room that's secure. That looked safe. He didn't. I mean, we could go to the banquet hall. You could use your locate creature in there, and figure out where he is, so we know a direction. So we're not just walking around this place like we have been.
Hey, we got some good intel.
Hey, this
We
is,
did get some-
yeah, we did. Hey, we
Oh.
did. I know as a player that we did. It's,
I'll say, gravel. By the time you get back to the organ room, your greater invisibility would be at 35 minutes or so.
My regular invisibility.
Sure, that's right. 34,
Let's
35,
just-
about 35.
Let's do
minutes.
that really quickly. You could just
Okay.
pinpoint where he is, and we could return to gravel. We see where he's going,
Okay, all right.
so we'll make our way down to the door leading to the banquet hall.
Are we all going out or just me? I think that was the idea originally.
So you're turning around because you're at the statue. The banquet hall door is directly behind the statue.
Yes,
Okay. So
Wait, can we even go in there with the doors closed, isn't it?
you're gonna have to open it, or someone will.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys,
All
can't,
right,
you guys,
right, so-
you guys aren't incorporeal when you're here, so you
Yeah,
actually have to leave the ethereal plane, open things. Then
Why would you guys be going back into the kitchen area?
Because that's the only place that didn't have somebody around it
Oh, to make her
visible, to locate the creature,
Oh.
and then
well,
go
there
back
were
into the
pots and pans moving.
Yeah.
but I
In
would
the-
have to
in
become
the actual,
visible
like,
in order to
banquet
get
area?
there.
That was in the kitchen, not the banquet, not the.
yeah.
dining
So the
hall.
actual it will be super brief. You just have to get the door open, get us through, close the door, and we'll be about.
I'm confused. I thought we were going there so that I could become visible, but then if I have to become
is what you're
visible to
doing.
get
For
there,
the moment of opening the door and being visible here, in
okay,
this moment,
okay, all right.
and then we get into there, and then you do your spell, you figure out where he is, we go back, and we go back to gravel.
We won't have any way to tell him. Wouldn't it be better if I just
Well, you know
stay
where
out?
he is, correct? You know
I
where
know.
gravel is,
Gravel?
right?
Yeah. Well, he's
invisible.
In that area.
he's in this general vicinity.
But you would also know that whenever you cast, detect creature or whatever you plan to do, you could also cast message, and message Gravel directly.
That's true. I could do that. Yeah, that's true.
Just to figure out where he's at, or give him an update while you're out there and doing your thing.
Go to the door, get ready to open it,
Okay.
and I will back Umbra away.
Lindak looks around, opens the door because there's nobody there.
Wait, he can just do that?
Okay, well,
He's stepping out just because there's no one there. So just.
all right,
Oh, okay.
let's go. Moving through.
Okay.
Okay, do your stuff.
Once we're there,
Uh,
I can go out now.
return.
Yeah, I go out.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast locate creature. Wait, are we doing it on Zen?
Yeah,
If we take out,
We didn't decide.
if we take out Zen,
that's who our goal is. I thought that's who we were
I
looking
thought we were
for.
gonna do it on one of the prisoners.
We're not looking for prisoners right now.
Yeah,
Or not
because
Zen.
if we
Okay.
did,
I'll
yeah, go ahead.
I'll do it on Zen.
He could get the call to
Okay, just give me
murder
1
people.
second.
But he can probably tell that I'm doing something like that.
It's a risk we have to
Oh,
take, and
well.
at this point,
Oh,
we're
well.
wandering
Seem like
around.
it.
Yeah, we're wandering
I mean,
around,
based
not
on the
knowing where we're
spell.
going.
I'm reading the spell right now. Okay. Yeah, you detect Zin. Because it's within 1,000 feet. About 200 feet. No. About 100. No. Hold on. Math. I gotta look at my notes. But they are directly downwards. About 40 feet down. In that general area.
Okay, I'm going to message in the direction of gravel, thinking of gravel.
Okay.
I'm going to say, detected Zin 40 feet down, respond with your location.
I'm back at the organ room. Zen's likely has to do with the key for that stairway, or for that statue. I think the key must be up in this room or somewhere. Could be on anybody, anything. That's probably uses up all his words.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll send another one. Say, we're on
While
our
you're
way.
doing that, I need a wisdom save.
This isn't a charm, is it?
It doesn't feel like one. You get like a tickling sensation at the back of your neck.
Okay, that is a 4.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so he
just
knows we're here.
just a tickling sensation at the back of your neck.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know what that means?
You probably know what that means.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll.
It's a good thing.
Okay.
Well, if you message, it's just a whisper between the two.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
Yeah.
can
Okay.
hear.
I'm casting a message and I say we're on our way. Wait. Sorry, I just need to see what the number of words is.
25.
25.
25. Okay.
Well, it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Sending is 25.
So about 25.
Messages, yeah.
Because it's an action.
Okay. On our way, looking for key. Zin knows we're here. That's all.
Okay. So he knows about how long it takes to get up to that room then? The organ room?
Sorry.
Bootstrap? He's talking to Justin right now.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm talking to Justin. Sorry.
Wait, what?
So if I know how long it takes, I'll give them that amount of time to catch up.
Okay. Yeah, it's about from the first floor up for like 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Like pop back into the ethereal plane.
And that's if you're moving quick. Like that's not a normal slow pace. That's relatively
Oh,
quick.
return. But we can just fly off over the banister, and
Correct.
so we're not limited to.
Yeah, so you can get there
ground
quicker.
movement.
All right.
I also tell Enak and Lindak about. I felt Zin.
Uh-oh.
He knows we're here.
Yeah. Okay.
So you all get to
That's
you all get to the organ room door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I guess I I don't want to Jenga this. If you know what I mean. But I mean, we gotta rush in there, rummage through some shit, and get out. Because if we make a big mess of things,
I don't want to be a dick,
Yeah.
but they can't hear this plan, so you can't discuss this plan.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's all right with, like, that. Yeah, never mind. It's yeah. I don't want.
I don't know. I don't want know what to say without
stuff.
metagaming.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
So
It's the drawback of
Yep.
what we're doing.
yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna rush in there.
Okay, wisdom save.
Rummage around. Okay.
You guys see gravel burst in.
Should we follow?
That's a plus 17.
You're fine.
Okay.
You get to the desk. Like, where are you going exactly in this room?
You said that there were
so-
essentially only two things of note: the
Okay.
organ and the desk, right?
So on the desk are 8 pieces of paper with phrases scribbled onto them, clearly by someone who struggles to write lyrics, poetry, or whatever this is supposed to be. And there is a blank piece of sheet music on the organ with an ink-filled quill. And there are words on the sheets, the 8 sheets.
Words on the.
Yeah, there's like lyrics written out on the sheets, or like not lyrics, but like phrases written out on the
Okay.
sheets.
Cool. That's not Gravel's forte, so he is
Okay.
going to open up the drawers and check inside the drawers for things.
More blank sheet music.
Enak, are we going in?
Sure. Go ahead.
If we're looking around in the from the ethereal plane, can I see
Yeah.
the sheets and what's written down?
Yep. The first sheet says, "Dropped from the sky, she could not fly." The second sheet.
Familiar to me?
I mean, no, but just dropped from the sky, she could not fly. The
Okay.
second sheet says, "A blade in the dark through the poor gnome's heart." Third sheet, "Even the soldier must choose their loyalties," which doesn't really, whatever. The fourth sheet, for some reason, says, "Vineyards and wine, and the greatest of treats." Fifth sheet, "You are utterly alone, your companion buried on the road." Sixth sheet, "All the souls lost in the bastion because you couldn't stop the assassin." Seventh sheet, "No more eyes, yet I know of your surprise." Eighth sheet, "At the end of all your days, I will stand above all your graves."
Oh, he's writing about us.
And it's just a quill that's going on its own? Did you say?
No. The quill's sitting by itself near a
Oh,
blank
okay.
piece of parchment on the organ. These 8 sheets are scattered across the desk.
I'm also looking at any sheet music to see if I recognize.
It's all blank.
Okay.
Just these 8 sheets with the words written on them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just recount that to
Okay.
people. I'll just word for word.
Yeah, just sheet music in the desk, nothing else. No key. Lindak's like looking at the 8 sheets, trying to like figure it out, see if there's like anything. He's just like peering them over, like this is weird. Talindra, because you're the one really looking at these pieces of paper, give me an insight or investigation check. I'll say with advantage because Lindak's looking over it too.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one was 11. And the second was 9, so 11.
Okay. Sheet music. I'm gonna have Lindak do one too then. Cool. I think they're coded ciphers. And he kind of points to the first letter on each sheet. So the first sheet, "Dropped from the sky, she could not fly." The first letter is a D. Second sheet, "A blade in the dark through the gnome's heart." That letter's an A. So D-A.
Okay.
Even the soldier must choose their loyalties. Third sheet, that letter is an E. Fourth sheet, the first letter on that one is a V. D-A-E-V. Fifth sheet,
Where does it go?
you are utterly alone, your companion buried on the road. Why? Sixth sheet, A. Seventh sheet, N. Eighth sheet, A. Spells out Daev'yana.
Why? I mean, it's clearly about us. He knew we were going to be here. And probably even before he sensed us. So odd. I don't know what to make of it.
Maybe we need to write something on that blank piece of parchment, the blank sheet music with the ink, and he kind of points to the quill that's still very wet with ink, but there's no ink pot anywhere.
You think it's some kind of test?
No, I just think we got to write on the sheet music whatever we're supposed to figure out on those sheet music. Enoch, it's just for my sanity. Linux gonna walk over to the blank piece of parchment and go like DAE, like if there's clearly like a coded cipher in these 8 sheets. What if we write, like, I can't write sheet music, but what if you write sheet music where these letters would go in on a sheet of music on this blank one?
I'm not really sure I follow. So I would be writing.
Just write Daev'yana on the sheet music, how you would
Daev'yana.
usually write a song. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I do that.
Okay. Puzzles, man. There's a grinding noise, and the organ stops playing, and the organ moves aside, revealing a staircase downwards.
I pop back into the ethereal plane because I guess I would have had
Yeah.
to get out.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, the organ grinds to the side, and there's a staircase, a spiral staircase going downwards.
That's very odd. I don't. This is very
Well,
unsettling.
we have to go down at this point. He knows we're
We
here.
do.
What I mean, what
Yeah,
And
are
I'll
we?
say it was like another 5 minutes just trying to figure out the puzzle.
What's our goal? Are we continuing down? Are we?
It's the only thing we got.
Well, I'm
Bootstrap's
assuming
already
we-
heading down there. Like he
Yeah.
this is the only like new avenue to look and scout out. So he's already going at his usual pace,
Okay.
which doesn't mean that you guys can't talk. But yeah,
There's nowhere else to go. I think we have to go down.
Okay. So you all go down the spiral staircase?
Mhm.
Okay. A dark yet surprisingly warm dungeon lies before you. 5 doors are set along the walls and fitted with iron bars. The sounds of wailing, crying, and screaming is almost deafening. Cobwebs hang from the ceiling like curtains, and the floor is covered in a thick purple rug adorned in golden spider embroidery. A corridor stretches ahead, and directly ahead of you is a door. And yeah, so you're down there. You guys are currently looking down a right corridor. Yep. Nope, that's not right. Whatever. Yeah, you come into an open chamber. And you see what I just described. The corridor stretches ahead and turns to left and right. Nestled on the wall between each of these corridors. Oh, no, that's right. Hold on. Sorry. Everything's happening in a weird order, and it's confusing me a bit. Okay. You guys come down the stairs, and you find yourself standing beside there's like a piece of wall that kind of slides to the side as you get to the bottom. Because even though you're invisible, it detects your presence, so it grinds open to the side. And there's a large statue of Zin sitting beside this entrance. There's a corridor to the left, a corridor to the right, and then a corridor stretching straight ahead where that wailing and screaming is coming from, with 5 kind of doors in that chamber. Then a corridor to the left and a corridor to the right. End of this leftmost corridor is a door. End of this rightmost corridor is a door.
all right. So heading forward is likely where prisoners are.
Yeah, you can put that together pretty easily.
Right and left is a toss-up.
And the statue beside you again is of Zin, and there's an emerald sitting in the left eye socket, and the right eye socket is completely empty.
Justin, I have a question about locate creatures. So it lasts an hour. I'm wondering if it goes away when I went back into the... I'm assuming I can't use it.
You would no longer be detecting Zin because you're on a different, technically.
But if I were to go back and out,
Yeah,
would I then be able to? Okay,
yeah.
just wanted to clarify that.
Just currently you can't because you're on a different plane.
Yeah, okay. I figured
But
that
when
much.
when you were back up at the organ room, you probably
Mhm.
could have.
Did I, when I was up, could I...
Still straight down, but much farther because you were on the 3rd floor instead of the 1st floor.
Okay, so the organ room is...
You get a sense he's in this vicinity somewhere.
Okay.
Probably behind one of the doors.
Yeah, okay.
I guess Bootstrap's gonna start heading in a direction because there's no way for them to really, unless they want to pop out and guide him.
Enoch, do you think it's
What's
worth
our goal for
popping
you to
out?
get caught, Talindra? Are we bypassing that now?
We are already inside. We don't need to get caught.
Yeah, I feel like we should try to use this as long as we can. Once Bootstrap goes visible.
Well, he knows you're here.
He does know I'm
He
here. That's
knows
why
you're here.
Should
So
I just go
that
out?
surprise is
Uh-oh.
eliminated if you find him as if you were sleuthing about. We are us three, and he points to himself, Ubra, and Ledak, are hidden still. If you step out and go searching,
We could do that.
that was the initial
Yeah.
plan, and we could still get the surprise. You will lose out on that, but we at least three can still be.
I'm just wondering if we want to use as much of this invisibility spell as possible. How much longer is the spell?
Well, we're here now.
Like
Is he? He's
20
close.
minutes.
20 minutes. He is close. He seems close. But are we trying to kill Zin? Is that our only goal? Because I was hoping
Yes.
we could.
Killing Zin is a
Alright.
main goal to removing these prisoners as well. If once we take out the leader, we can begin working to free the prisoners. But as long as he's still alive, even if we free the prisoners, where are they going to go? If we go free them now, they're going to run off, and Zin is going to order the kill.
Charm them and have them try to kill us, right? I'm not there, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we know how he
So-
works. Take him out. The guards will lose their motives to fight for him,
All
or
right.
we kill the guards.
If you all think I should go out, I will go out.
We're going to be here. You're not going to be alone.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I just, if I go out, then we have at least one person who's visible is the thing. Whereas right now, no one is visible. That's the only thing that concerns me. But if you both think that I should go out, I will.
It's your choice, but at this point, we're at a loss. I mean, we could wait for Gravel to open a door, and then Gravel get discovered, and then he's
I think-
visible.
Here's what I think. I think we wait the 15 or so minutes left that we have of this invisibility spell, and then I'll go out. I don't think we're going to find him before that.
Okay. We'll just wait then.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming as that was happening, Gravel was already
I don't know.
moving because he doesn't know what we're doing.
He's he went down the right
Corridor?
hallway. Yeah.
Okay. So, from when you come out of the room, out of the statue, you're right or the left?
Well, I'm only seeing it from my.
Okay. Yep. So you're going to the technical. Okay,
Right.
down the left corridor then, technically. Okay. Because it's your right would be my left. The way I'm reading all this.
You're-
Okay.
You're
Cool.
looking at me from there. You're standing across the hallway
Yeah,
from
I
us.
am. I'm trying to envision how I designed it. Yeah. Okay. The left corridor is quite long. It's about 60 feet, and it leads to a solid iron door fitted with thick hinges. And the faintest sounds of singing can be heard coming from behind it.
Male voice?
You can't hear it.
Oh.
Does it sound like Zin? I've heard him do this stuff before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is the door locked?
There, you don't see any padlocks on it, but there's a keyhole.
Does it look like the same? Does it look like the key would fit? Okay. Shit. There's so much other weird shit happening, like with that statue. We could.
This is all
What's he
you.
gonna do? Yeah. He's gonna do some marks on the ground that says Zin here, and then trail it back down to the other end of the hallway and check out that other room.
Okay. The other corridor?
Yeah.
Okay. Leads to a set of stairs descending downwards about 5 feet to a thick barred and padlocked iron door. And snarling and the clanging of chains can be heard from behind it.
Does the snarling sound familiar?
Nope.
Like something I've heard before?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Then that's a big nope. From him. Yeah. Bishop's gonna go back to the door with Zin in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna put the key in the door.
Okay.
And then let go of it so that it becomes visible.
Okay.
And that everybody knows what's happening. He's gonna kind of give them a moment to respond in some fashion. And he's just gonna sit there for a bit.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Or do we surprise them?
Yeah, you guys are technically in separate planes of existence, so you can't really plan all that well.
No. I guess it's time for me to go out. What do you think? Or should we try to surprise him from the ethereal plane? I mean, if I go out and just walk into his room, he's gonna know that I was attempting to go into his room, not.
He already knows you're here, though.
Yeah. So.
Whatever you feel safe doing, I'm not sure what you feel comfortable doing. If you want to stay here and I mean, it seems like Gravel's waiting for us. The key's there. He hasn't opened the door. So he wants you, me, someone else to initiate.
All right, I'll go out.
Okay.
And, yeah.
As soon as you step out, a voice comes from behind that door and goes, "Ah, hello, Talindra. Why don't you step on in?" And and with the snap of his fingers, the door just opens.
All right, I step in.
And you see before you is a 60-foot diameter circular room with a cold cobblestone floor and a large workstation in the center of the chamber, covered in strange jars filled with floating oddities. There's an iron chair set with spikes in the seat and the back of it, next to the workstation, where the unconscious form of a drow is strapped into the chair with those crystals, those voidite crystals sticking out of their arms and legs, and they're clearly unconscious. Standing over the chair is Zin, in the process of pushing these crystals deeper in while singing. On the northern wall is a door, and all along the walls are paintings and spider-themed decorations. He's like, "I assume your friends are with you, yes?"
Don't worry about my friends just yet.
I have arcane eyes all over the fortress, so if at any point any of you decided to show yourselves, I know they're here.
Oh, very well. I don't feel any need to get them involved just yet.
Wise. So what do I owe the pleasure?
Garrett's gonna maneuver into a position, hopefully
Stealth check.
advantageous with an eye on Zen. Yeah.
And Enak, Umbra, and them start to fly up.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind. I like to ensure that just my safety in general. You said your friends didn't come with you down here?
I said not to worry about my friends.
Oh, I think I very much like to worry about your friends.
Well, that's your decision.
And he's going to cast Fairy Fire on top of himself. Or not on himself, but he's going to just drop a Fairy Fire in the room.
Does that affect Umbra?
No. Because Umbra's in the ethereal plane. It will affect Gravel, though.
I rolled a 29 on my stealth check.
Okay. I still need a dex save.
Dex save. That is... 21.
Okay. You do not appear from the Fairy Fire. There's no outline. Ah, interesting. He kind of looks around. So what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, give me one moment.
Well...
He continues shoving the rest of the crystals into the Drow.
Well, I was trying to come in and try to get a hold of the Luxon, but it seems that you were able to find me out. So I figured it was time that it was going to be more or less pointless. I might as well come down myself.
Smart.
So here's the question then.
Yeah.
What do I need to do for you to not destroy the Luxon?
Well, I don't plan on destroying it. I plan on giving it to Lolth. She's
and
free
what?
I will not betray Lolth. I will give her the Luxon no matter what.
What will she do to it?
She will break it open and absorb all the magic or whatever sustains those souls inside of it. The more of these beacons she devours, the closer she is to returning to our world.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me where it is?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm surprised. You and your friends have been wandering around inside for some time, yes? There was lots of information regarding our plans in the library. Wodeth is currently in there reading some very important information. But, regardless. No, the beacon is hidden. I have seen to it. Oh, and my condolences, by the way. It's so sad about what happened to your friend.
What about the prisoners? What? I imagine they're...
They're experiments. I wouldn't call them prisoners. They're helping me test out the uses of the Voidite, actually. So I'd like to keep them alive for as long as possible. But yes, what about them?
Well, I'm curious about these experiments. What exactly are you doing?
Oh, he gestures to the Drow in the chair, saying what happens to the body if you infuse them with Voidite. And as he says it, the body just kind of like explodes in a gory mess. Just, he's like, and unfortunately this one didn't do too well.
I know you have someone that I'm familiar with.
Yes, he gestures out in the hall to that big open chamber. She's out there, in there somewhere.
She's alive?
You could call it alive, yes. Yes, she's alive. But I've taken her hands. Just, she won't be casting spells. I mean, I didn't remove her hands. I've just prevented her from doing anything.
And again, I ask, what would I have to do for you to let her go?
You could give me your friends.
How do you know my friends are?
Based on what I've seen them do in combat, I'd very much like to see if their bodies could handle the crystals.
I'm afraid it's not in my power to give over my friends.
Since I'm invisible and scoping this place out, can I inspect Zin while I'm invisible to see if there's any trickery going on, like illusion stuff?
Do you have detect magic? Or wait, sorry, illusion
Can I
stuff.
just?
In perception
I know
check.
that for some stuff,
perception
you
check.
can just do an investigation.
It's perception for detecting illusions. Yep.
Okay, I thought it was investigation.
Nope.
Okay, let's go. That's a 16.
From what you can tell, it appears real.
Okay.
So you
Sorry
give
to
the
interrupt.
so you give the Luxon to Lolth. She destroys it. Then what?
She gets closer to coming here, absorbing all the souls that are potentially stored inside a Luxon. Very potent. It's why I blew up the Lucid Bastion. I don't need many beacons now. So there's no risk. So there's no point keeping a huge supply of them around.
So it's a new world order. You're going to take over? Is that the idea?
Not me. No. Just my mistress. But I'll be looked upon favorably for my work, so...
And what happens if I go against you? I suppose you'll kill me?
Most likely, yes.
Well, I don't very much want to die, I'll admit.
Who does? Did Vox kill your friend quickly or slowly? I'm quite curious.
I wasn't there.
Shame. I wanted details. Vox hasn't come back. He's ran off.
Really?
He was supposed to come back, but he didn't.
I'm surprised to hear that. I thought you had a hold on people.
Oh, I still do.
So what exactly is it you want from me?
Like I already told you, you're friends. Just for experiments, and then we can go from there. Trust needs to be built. He hasn't said anything about that. Trust needs to be built first. So having your friends over would be good.
And I already told you I'm not at leave to hand over my friends. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Interesting. Well, maybe you'll help me then. And he casts Dominate Person. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage because it's a charm effect.
Sorry, it's wisdom?
Yep.
Advantage.
And he's just going to say, bring your friends to me.
That is 17.
Succeeds, though.
Fuck.
He's like, so be it.
I'm surprised at you. You know better than to try to charm a drow.
As he
Fires
draws...
an arrow.
Hold on.
Sorry.
As he draws his scimitar, that's where we're going to end it for the week.
Okay.
Because it's 10:13.
Okay. Alright, so we'll start it off with me still invisible.
Nope, we're starting off with you shooting your arrow next week.
Okay.
So you're no longer invisible. Just...
Alright. I just want to set up some type of fun narrative thing, as opposed to me just going.
This is going to be fun. So that'll be next week, which will be a shorter session because, again, Beneath the Tide's moving up an hour. So once I start working full time very soon, hopefully, I'm not getting like 4 hours of sleep. And also, it'll be more in line with what I had envisioned for this campaign anyway, shorter sessions. So yeah, we'll be back next week for a fight with Zin in his little chamber where he might have lair actions. Anyways.
Oh no.
Good night, everybody.